So the idea right now actually is when I talk this talk is more about as I told you, talk about how you're gonna manage your brand directly during these times. I know that most of you works on the industry and or works in another kind of industry, but at any times or anyways it works for you. Why? Because this is go more directly, of course, for me as a bartender or my friends bartenders, bar managers, bar owners, restaurant owners, both most especially about brand ambassadors and market managers. If you're a salesperson that you are uh, trying to push your brand in some way through this time, this pretty much the talk is going through. So the idea, of course, is that you give me your ideas back about what struggles are you having with your customers right now. I know dealing with the business and with the persons right now, like behind the bars or something, is a little bit difficult. Everybody's seeing the new business in some way a little bit different. Um, if you see, especially the business right now are opening between 25 to 50%, and this is not a number that is easy to manage for pretty much nobody. Whatever person that has a personal business, maybe some of you has, besides your work in the industry or in another industry, you have your own business, and if you know something about numbers, you know that managing 25% or 50% is very hard because it barely gonna pay your payroll or your needs or your expenses, your basic expenses. So that's pretty much one of the biggest problems right now. So right now, the brands supporting the places, it makes a big difference, and the people supporting the places makes a big difference. So the idea of this is how you gonna keep running during this that brand to keep winning space on the market. That's the other thing. It's not easy because we have 2 3 months. Everybody's at home, pretty much hiding, and not everybody has the same access to the products. Because when you go to a bar and I can explain you how it works with one brand and another one, maybe I can make you a loyal customer for that brand. But if you are at home, maybe you are used to just see what you normally see in your house or what you see with your friends. You are not more open to go and see another options. So that's one of the main things that is gonna be hard. And the best thing maybe that I think right now, and what we want to start right now is the strategic directly to the business. So as you as a brand owner, as a brand ambassador, as a market manager, or as a salesperson, you need to go through the retail, off premise, on premise, restaurants, bars. And you need to try to still keep pushing, but the problem is right now you don't have the same amount of customers that you used to have. That's the other thing. You wanna open any restaurant, bar, retail store, whatever, for 8 hours a day. You have this personal working on that time, and you need to be as full as possible during those 8 hours to make the money that you need to go on your expenses, at least to pay your payroll and your basic expenses, doing the things to get more normal. But I think that it's still going to take a little while on the time that everybody adjusts a little bit. So one of the main things that I think that you need to keep doing is supporting. How that works? You need to figure out some different initiatives and keep using that you used to have before. So one good idea is maybe with gift cards. Pretty much all the social media right now is pretty big, so you can do something like a contest in your brand or your company social media and give gift cards to go to these places that are opening and are supporting your brand, or the place where you want to go in with your brand. So that's one of the things. Like you can make a contest for a gift card for the dinner. You can also help in another ways. Like you are, say, we can say Montenegro. So I have Montenegro on my bar. You have Montenegro in your restaurant. And Montenegro, the best thing that Montenegro can do is maybe bring me people on that way with those gift cards, or catch the people that is there in the restaurant drinking Montenegro or drinking a cocktail, or offer them a cocktail and maybe match the chance. Like, Okay, you are consuming today $50. I'm gonna match you with another gift card. That's a very good option to support to support the drinks. Like you can give it a free round of Montenegro cocktails with a gift card that the person just win because they answer your question or because there's a loyalty or whatever kind of a nice idea. So that's one of the ideas that I think you can use the most is keep going to your bars, keep supporting these ideas, and the gift cards I think is a great idea to join the person to make it like a special way directly to the place that you want to be. Like if you bring that, the people needs to be directly to that place. Because if you do another kind of promotion, like just the money or something different, the people are gonna deviate and use it another thing. This way, you can follow directly to that. You can make it with your brand. I think it's pretty easy, or you can make an association with your retail store to buy to the people going and spend buying a bottle of Montenegro or something like that. So that's one of the main things that you can do to support in that way. Second subject, of course, guys, keep putting your answers if you want here. I'm gonna try to look at on all the questions and see if I can keep seeing when I can answer all your questions. Finally, we're on Facebook, on my personal Facebook. If you want, sorry if it's not on the fan page, it's on my personal, but I hope it works. So I'm gonna try to check the answers and the questions and answer after. So the second thing that we can, I think that you can do it. Happy hours. That's gonna keep happening anyway. The people gonna keep going out. The people gonna keep joining the places, and especially the people are pretty desperate to go out from home. So it's gonna be a little progress, little by little, because of course we have some laws that actually we all need to follow. Please, if you need to stay at home, it depends of your country. I know that it's people from different countries here seeing. I saw a friend from Colombia. I saw Karen from another place. So everybody is in different countries, and everybody needs to follow the rules. But no matter that, no matter what, everybody's gonna go out. So happy hours and special events can keep happening, and that's always a good option. I think the good idea is that drinks needs to be something nice, catchy, fast to make it. The good idea is we gonna keep having special dates to use. Like it's coming 4th of July for here. We are on the States. We have Independence Day on 4th of July, and of course, what it can be better than if you have Jack Daniels, very American style. You have a promotion. You know, maybe you see a guy named Henry around that is the ambassador. Is great, so you can go and promote with your brand. You need to catch those ideas. We have nowadays everybody with the social media. You can check it out, and every day Google or something tells you like today is the day of the margarita flower, so it's the margarita drink, or today is the day of the new jeans day. So you can promote whatever brand, whatever product you have in this way. You can keep using these things to promote it. You can keep using these dates, these special events to promote your brand in that way. So it's very, very important to keep looking for those special spaces. The brand always gonna be have some recognition. The people gonna keep looking special places, and they're gonna see these opportunities and these promotions like a very nice chance once that they go out. Remember, the people that are drinking pretty much the same on their house that they are used to. So if they go out and they try something new, a little bit different, they're gonna be amazed. And it's like when a kid sees something new and they remember right away. It's the same. They go out and they see the first one is Jack Daniels. They're gonna remember. They're gonna take the next drink of Jack Daniels and same like that. So we can keep respecting the spaces, respecting the amounts of people, but promoting our brands. That's very important. So now that's what we have pretty much right now for in the States with the Independence Day, that I think is a very, very nice idea right now to support. Other very important thing, a little bit tricky, because some of the brands they don't feel exactly like or they have troubles to support with the product. But think in this way: for you, make your product is pretty much the cheapest thing that you have right now, and for the place or the person that you are supporting have your product, it makes for them don't spend and make the 100% of profit. That right now our margins of profit are very small, so that's very important. If you have more profit or if you can bring in that way some more profit, it's great. Like I'm gonna do for doing this week Venetia spritz with select Venetia, beautiful aperitif from Italy. So I'm gonna promote it because we're gonna have a kind of brunch. Of course, we are at the Lenza. So, but if Select Venetia come and tell me like, hey, okay, you're gonna do this, let me try to spread the word, and we can do a little promotion. So I can give you this. Maybe right now the prices are getting very low because everybody's trying to do promotion or something. So price or product, it means a lot of help for the places and for the people. So that's very important. This bringing product for the people, it helps a lot. Think on that way. For you, it's the not the most expensive expense, and for the people, is the most winning way because they don't are thinking of the expense and they're playing just in the winning. So that's another very good way that you do promotion of your brand. So far, remember me if you are hearing me, if you hear very good, if you think that everything is very nice. I see somebody here, Genevieve, a friend, she's telling me that I think that extended happy hours is a great idea. Actually, yes, the people are not having so much. You can go out and you only see space for 25 people. It's a lot of people going out, so not everybody can jump in the place. I think it's gonna be some lines on the restaurant waiting to get into. So if you can go for extended happy hour, it's gonna be great. Anyways, you're gonna be open. So what's the difference? Just need to catch some more um, customers, and so that's good for your brand. You can promote it with your price. Just tell me like, hey, yeah, we can do something with prosecco wines. It's exactly. That's a very good idea because you can make the people stay longer or come back like, hey guys, right now we don't have the seating for you, but if you come, we're gonna extend the happy hour for you. That's it can be for everybody, but you can say it that way, and that's the way that you sell it. That yet they come back just to you or to your place. So exactly, if you have that options to promote your brand and keep doing it on that way, it's great. Right now, of course, social media is helping a lot for that. So that's a good way that you can support each other with the places, with the bartenders, with the brands together to make this. Thanks, Geneva, for your comment. Of course. So that's on the part of the happy hour supporting and product and price. I think is we're gonna keep seeing how this gonna work pretty fast. I think once I think in the next week or 2 weeks, everybody gonna realize how is the real curve going on the this pandemic situation. And I think we already passed through hardest times because we have like 3 months everybody pretty much shut down at home. So I think we're gonna have a pretty good idea and see how fast we can reopen totally. Anyways, of course, we have the problem that not everybody's making money for the last months. Even like here in the States, fortunately, we have some supports for companies, brands that they are doing amazing jobs trying to found and bring funds to the people in need. Anyway, some people is not doing. I know Montenegro is doing a Monte for good. You do a post, they place some money to the people that is in need. And pretty much all the brands are doing that. The company Brown Forman do a big support for some places to bring that money to the people that in need. On the industry, that actually our industry is the biggest hit around the world because we depend on the people outside. Some people are actually is making a lot of money. If you think people from the grocery stores, supermarkets, they're doing great because you are at your home, you are eating more. Now you have all your family eating there, so you are going many times to the supermarket. They're making good money, but It's always like that. It's for somebody it's a very terrible time. For somebody it's a very good time. Anyways, the market and the economic is doing a big crash, and we need to try to adjust on that and see that it doesn't matter if he's doing good or the other business is doing good and we are doing bad. At some point, the things is gonna level, but we need to try to stay on point and try to find a way to keep promoting our brands and doing the things in the right way. Mm, I saw Shniva is doing me some comments here by Facebook. Um, yeah, the thing is she's telling something that we was talking a little bit before, or like right now, about that's the problem about how to manage the people getting in. That's a it's a the people that try they're gonna want to try to get in no matter what. You go out, you already wants to eat, and you want to get in. And so like, hey, I have the money. Yeah, but the problem is the liability. The people, I think the law enforcement gonna be around trying to check it out. Maybe they don't wanna count hits, but they're gonna be checking around all the time what is happening. Why the people is if it's enough or too much people inside a place, and it's not a good moment to have a lawsuit or a fine or something because we are doing very hard time, so it's not a good idea. But yes, we need to try to figure out. I think it's the best moment to call and do a reservation when you are going to a restaurant. I think it's the best. Actually, we are restaurants, we need right now to have very nice schedule time. And for us, if we're gonna be open 8 hours, as I told you before, doing 25% normally you doesn't gonna make enough money for you to pay all that you need. I think most of the business that they're opening right now is part desperation because they was very afraid of anxiety, all the being closed, not making money. Still, you need to pay rents, no matter whatever happens. Maybe they delay you the payment, but still you need to pay. So everybody wants to make some money, but the problem is you cannot make it if you everybody goes to lunch at 2 p.m. and you only can open for 25% people. 75% of the people that you can make maybe make money is going out or going for another places. That is telling me, especially Wynwood. Yes, we have that problem here on Miami with Wynwood. It's very crowded. The people really wants to get in. Some people doesn't want to follow the rules exactly. So it's a big deal. So yes, we need to try to make the people understand that they need to split that time. So actually, if we can try, or the people try to call, make a reservation, understand that the times are a little tricky right now, maybe we can make that 25% constantly doing all the 8 hours, 10 hours, whatever that the place be open. In that way, maybe that place gonna cover at least the basic payments, and that's the most important right now. Of course, the places are opening to pay its bills and pay the people, so the people can keep living and the economic start going up. Remember, guys, that actually economic works in that way. You spend, the people goes around, and it works like that. That's the problem right now. Nobody's making money, so it's hard for the people to spend money. So we actually need to try to make the money go around. But the people is scared. The people is not winning right now. How to? Sorry, I have a question on Instagram. So the people needs right now to spend, but it's a very big trouble to try to make money right now. Actually, I think they was asking me about cocktails. I think, and that's something that I want to talk a little bit ahead. But yes, the people need to keep trying different things. It's very important right now to see how to keep improving. It's not just what we have for the last years with all the mixology situation and all the new menus. No, you need to keep improving. The brands wants to make new customers, new followers. So it's very important that you have these different things to catch the people. Uh, Remember, go back to what I said before, like twice. Everybody's drinking the same for the last 3 months at our house. Actually, that's why most of us, the bartenders, are doing a lot of videos about how to make cocktails at home. The people are doing happy hours at home every day, not only every Friday. No, now everybody's doing happy hours all the time. So actually, yes, it's good to keep improving. It's good that this time we as bartenders try to new ideas, new cocktails, so we can bring it back. What's the thing? As the people are still is being so much at home, as much as simple as you can bring it, you can catch it. What's the thing? I have one of my brands that I like. I have maybe scotch. The people is normally they drink a scotch, but they don't know so much how to mix it. There's only ice. Okay, so I have here maybe my house. Well, this is a little too high. This is or Glendronach 21 years. I don't think that I'm gonna make a cocktail with Glendronach 21 unless before a competition or something. But still, it's amazing whiskey. But you can try to teach the people how to make and mix scotch, even single malts in your house, because everybody's like, no, I have my scotch, but again, scotch with ice and that's it is not the same. So exactly, yes, you keep improving. You can show the people when they go out, no, yes, we're gonna do a cocktail with scotch. And if you can, now that you have only 25 to 50% people at your bar or at your restaurant, you have a lot of chances that the people have time to talk to you and say like, oh, okay, that's very nice. So you can explain it, how you did the cocktail, how it works, how it's going. So that's very good ideas. That's the good moment that you can bring these ideas. Like single malts are not, the people are not very used to mix it. But exactly as Dali says, we have more time to make more engagement. You have more time to talk to your customer and make your things better. The same as you as a brand ambassador. Now, if you go around for the happy hours that you are doing, you have more time to go and talk with your customer and talk with your bartender. You can train your bartender a little bit more and talk with your customer. Explain why your bartender is doing your cocktail with Glenronach, what it makes it special, why this cocktail is so good, and why they can buy it where here other places and where they can do it at home. Of course, still you can do very nice, fancy, different things on the bar that the people keep going to the bar just to drink that. That's one of the main tricky things about the cocktails. If it's something that looks simple but it tastes very special, that they don't realize how to make it back, it's a very good idea that the people say like, okay, that's the only place, and this is the only guy who knows how to make what I want to drink. So that's a good way to keep catching and keep having those people for you. So that's one of the good ideas that you can have right now. I hope everybody's enjoying right now. I hope to see some thumbs up or flags from where are you seeing me or something like that, and keep sending just the questions that you have. Thanks all the people that are connected right now, random lovers, Ernesto, everybody. Thank you very much for seeing. And keep sending flags, waves, questions, whatever you have. So now we have with another thing. It's something very nice right now on the that you can use. So in this time, is that people are gonna keep going out, and as I was telling you, and even if the people make a reservation or something, is we're gonna have a slow times on the bars. For you, market managers, brand ambassadors, sales guys, this is the moment to bring your dinners from your company. Most of them, the restaurants has right now a law between 4 to 10 people maximum. Normally, I think it's between 4 to 6 in a table. So you still can do those diners that you used to do before very big. Now you can keep doing and try to make it happen in the time that is slow for the restaurant. That's the best way that you can help your restaurant, your bartender, your company, everybody. Why? Because that slow time is when our numbers goes up in cost and it kills us. So if you, as a, let's say, Benriach, beautiful whiskey too, single malt, 10 years. So the people from Benriach decide to go out to celebrate that the numbers on the liquor stores are going up. Yeah, everybody's drinking at home. So that's why it's going up. Not so much on the other places, but that's the good way. So if you see that you can go out and do the dinner with your company, with your bosses or your partners for this beautiful Benriac, the uh, restaurant, whatever that you have your brand or carry your brand, this is your bartender that supports you. That's gonna be the best way. You can call directly. You know all the managers. You know all the bartenders. You have the contact. Just call and tell them like, guys, what is your slowest time, and make the reservation at that time. You know you're gonna make that the numbers can support more. Think that if we open like for lunch at noon, and we're gonna be open until night to dinner, but then between maybe 3, 4, 5, even before the happy hour, 3, 4, we're gonna have a dead time. Yeah, maybe some deliveries, but still you need to have the bartender there, the bosser, the server, everybody on the kitchen doing prep for the night or something, and we cannot allow so many people to get in. If you make the reservation in that time, you save our lives pretty much. For me as a bartender, today can pay me my salary or giving me a tip, and also for the restaurant because with that amount that you spend that moment, it's gonna be great to make the people survive. This is the hardest times is gonna be those slow hours. If you see everybody is trying to make money, but nobody's doing enough amount of money, so that's the best way to cover. Those small moments are pretty much the hardest moments right now for everybody. Everybody's struggling, everybody's doing a hard time, so that's the other thing. Most of you that are seeing me are from the industry, but if you are not, remember right now for us, we go out, we need to work with masks under the sun, running, and try to don't give us a hard time. It's not to be uh, too nice, but yes, you understand that the situation is a little harder right now, please. So that's the other thing that we have right now about how to support. Those slow times on the day is when we do the slowest percentage of winnings, and it's the hard time. So any tip at that time, any invest in that time is great. Hi Monse from another brand. So now we go for the second pretty much half of this talk. So I remember you, this talk is gonna be every Thursday, 7 p.m. Miami, so you can have an idea about the where you can come and see it. I'm gonna be every Thursday doing it, and this gonna be different talks. Pretty much this is educational talks. You don't gonna see me doing cocktails. You have a lot of cocktails going on, and you can go on my page and see more. But this is more about education right now. Thanks to Ons Magazine for the support, and Javier, our ambassador exactly from Slane, Penriac, and Glendronach that we just talked about. So that's exactly the people that we want that be are supporting us. So right now we're gonna talk about the strategies directly to the bars and bartenders. You as a brand ambassador, as a brand manager, the best way to go and support is go directly to the source. Of course, I'm your salesperson in front of your customers right now, and we have a slow amount of customers. So as I told you before, it's like kids. Once you push something directly on them, they're gonna keep it on their mind. They have 3 months at their homes. Whatever you explain right now, whatever you make them taste them, I think it's gonna be like new. Because most of them they don't have all these things on their homes. They have maybe at home you have a vodka because of what you normally drink and you don't know how to buy something new. So if I go out and the first thing that the bartender says me is, Slane is my favorite Irish whiskey. Why? And I have the time. I was telling, and we was talking with and with Dalis that she was texting on messages. Yeah, now you have enough time to explain to people why Slane, that is a triple cask distilled Irish whiskey. Why is the best? Why I like it more? Why do this cocktail with this? What is the best way to do it? So exactly, the bartender has enough time. So you as ambassador go and teach them, educate and give it a seminar or whatever, and also to the bartender translate that to your customer. So now remember, the brands that are supporting right now us, the bartenders, the servers, the bar owners, everything, we're gonna be greatly forever with you. We cannot be more grateful with you that are supporting us during these hard times. So if you go and you teach us, believe me, we're gonna keep this on mind forever. You're gonna be uh, or soar directly on the word. So exactly when somebody comes to ask me, what is my cocktail recommendation? Oh, I have Slain Irish whiskey. Oh, okay, well, let me know. What is that? No, I have a coffee whiskey with the coffee cocktail with this, and it tastes delicious. Great. Just teach me or give me the tool so I can give it to the customer. And the customer right now is again like a little kid. So support your bartenders in many ways. Some of the brands are doing great, like Javier with this, and Chris, Henry, everybody around Monte, everybody is doing their best. They are doing their best trying to support us and understanding that our situation is very different than everybody else. So you already win part of our hearts. Just make it easy for us. Just go on the place and let us know what are we missing. Let us, as we have the time, you go to lunch outside because you are working still around with all the new accounts that are opening. Go take a lunch at the bar. Talk with the bartenders playing. Okay, let me know what do you know about my brand. So I explain you what I know, and then you can teach me. Yeah, this is good. This is bad. This is the way to do it, or better do. Or you do it great. Look, I'm gonna give you a pin or something. That we're gonna love it. We're gonna love it, and once we love it, we take care of those brands as our life. Yeah, I keep my brand, of course, and I try to everybody follow my brand and love it. It's the same. It's the same. Right now is the point. Right now is the moment that everybody is learning who is supporting you in some way. It sounds, it's not that if somebody doesn't show up, it doesn't care of you, not. But of course, if you have somebody really taking care of you, you're gonna be more on point of that. So that's a very good idea about how to keep your bartenders and your servers and your bar owners or bar managers close to your brand, helping you to gain more customers to make more brand loyalty. Okay, that's one of the main importance right now. You need to keep the trying to find a way to keep your brand loyalty growing up, because before the people was just knowing the slang, but now if they go out and they have a drink and somebody teach them more, and the bartender is more excited to show how you are supporting in so many ways the industry, how are you supporting the bartenders, how are you supporting the places, how are you supporting them when you do those promotions, is gonna make grow your customer loyalty and your bartender loyalty, that at the end we all drink. So we are great customers for you. So that's good. You can give us the minis that you give it, whatever. That's nice. That's creating loyalty for your brand. I think, as a circle cocktail says there, is a win-win, of course. Yes, when you do that, you are a the option of making that like part of your family. As Dali said, is when you bring education, is something that is non-negotiable. Exactly, you are giving something that has more price than you can even imagine. For us, maybe for you it's just a speech, but for us it's big. And when we see you around, so brand ambassadors is like, oh, this guy is great. Oh, let me see, I'm gonna take care of the brand, I'm gonna offer them. So that's a great idea to keep doing it in that way. So so the thing is, we're gonna try to talk about something else. And what is that? You need to keep pushing your menu placements. Oh, that's because before was doing a menu and want to keep it. Right now it's like starting over. I think that most of the places, a lot of places close. A lot of places that are reopening are redoing menu of drinks. They are seeing who is supporting exactly, because during this time, okay, I need to pay this, pay that, and okay, oh, these guys are coming often and try to support. It's time to keep pushing to do something new things. Thanks for San Antonio Ramone connected. I hope that I said from where he is, and Caribe Coctelero, one of my main guys. So this guys is very important. You need to keep supporting your menu placement. And I think, or if you ask me, how I do it right now. I will reduce my menu. I cannot afford to have a huge menu when I don't have 25% of the people uh, coming to my restaurant. I cannot have a menu with 60 items for food and 20 on drinks. Needs to be something more smaller. Needs to be something more easy to make because I have 2, 3 people on the kitchen. But if I have a bigger menu, I need to have 10 people on the kitchen. If I have on the bar 5 drinks, maybe one bartender can do the prep and do the drinks. But if I have 20 drinks, I need maybe 2 bartenders. Maybe I need a bar back or doing prep or something is getting bigger and we don't have so much moving. So we also, if we do prep and doesn't move, we need to throw a product, this loses. So you need to keep pushing your menu placements. Like, of course, tequila, tromba. We have a great product, easy to sell. Margaritas, everybody takes. Shots, everybody takes. Right now, palomas with tromba, delicious. So you can make it. But exactly, paloma is a great drink. Very easy to make, very easy to remake. So you can teach it to your customer, actually creating that loyalty and teach you, okay, look, do you like it? Yeah, oh, it's delicious, it's very refreshing. Okay, I'm going to teach you how to make it at home. Of course, always it's gonna be better make it by you, by the bartender, even by the brand ambassadors. Most of them are great bartenders too. So it's gonna be always better, but they're gonna love to make it at home too. And then, okay, you do it with Chomba. Why? You sell the idea. It's a great brand. It's a great distillation. Nice family. Craft tequila, delicious. So people are gonna buy the idea to buy Tromba. Then you teach them. But you need to keep pushing the menu placement because that's what brings your brand on the front. It's, I think that right now the most important is simple ideas on the menus, simple drinks that the people can drink it fast, doesn't need to think so much. Think of the people has your time right now on your restaurant, on your bar is very important. Unless the people is spending tons of money every minute, you need rotation because you have a line of people trying to come in or you have people wanting to go out and spend money and it doesn't work for you, somebody waiting too long to take a drink, too long to drink it, and you don't want to push. Still, you need to bring 100% or more in your service. You need to be the best. You need to bring it the best for your customers, the best for the brands that are supporting you. But you cannot push the people. You cannot say like, hey guys, time to go out. It doesn't work like that way. You need to keep doing your best. So you want to bring nice drink, easy to make. It takes you 2 minutes to make it or less, and easy to drink. That the people doesn't need to. Of course, some drinks are some drinks, and with the food more easy. But still, you need people that very refreshing. Right now, we have summer pretty much everywhere. Well, some places in Latin America and Europe, maybe I don't know. No, Latin America is changing, but pretty much everybody is like summer. So everybody's drinking fresh, refreshing drinks, easy to drink, easy to make, very fast to drink actually. So I love drinks like I was telling you, paloma, or well, you can mix tequila, especially chomba with pretty much whatever nice, like passion fruit, something that you can taste and it be very nice, very fast, very delicious. That goes very good with the food. It depends, of course, with your chef. Get agree with your chef and talk with the brand, so your chef has the knowledge to see how to mix it. I think maybe around is a Guido, one of my friends that is a very good chef, and I have here. I know that Julie is also here, and so and it's these people can help you to place this together with a dish that you can make it move faster. Yeah, even a small shot that the people, okay, you're gonna eat maybe an oyster and it goes with some spicy something. I can make you a shot, very refreshing, fast to drink, goes good with the oyster. The people take the oyster, take the shot, delicious. So that's one of the other ways that you need to keep pushing your brand. Menu placement is gonna be always a good point. It's always something that you keep pushing with your bartenders, with your brands. It's a good idea because everybody gonna keep changing right now. And right now, of course, as you are doing small menus, you're gonna keep changing more maybe because the people are gonna get tired of those 5 drinks very fast. and you're gonna have a lot of people going out to try new things because they're desperate to be at home. So you're gonna have people try new things. So you're gonna make maybe a menu of 5 drinks for maybe 1 month, 2 months. Let's see if it works. Not, we change these two that is not working. Let's do it something new. So again, push your brand to make on that. Help your bartender to learn more about your brand. Help your bartender to promote your brand with knowledge, support, friendship, of course. That's one of the main things that is very important to have it. So that's what we have right now on the menu. We're gonna have pretty much one of the next subjects that we have today. Something that is very uh, important right now is how to approach to your customers. I think that's a big deal right now. I was talking the other day, go out and see people serving me with gloves, masks. It's kind of annoying. I don't know. I heard that some of the laws here says that if you're on the table, you don't need to. Of course, I don't want to eat with somebody all the time, taking and putting a mask. It looks terrible. It's not a good idea. So I think the best idea right now to go close to your customers and make the life easier for both is if you can try to make cocktails in a larger scale. How that works? It's a cocktail that you can make at the table, or your customer actually can make it. Still, they see you making something, or you bring some ingredients that you do pre-batch, and they just need to fix it. It's like a jar, something like that, but make it more funnier. I think, like maybe we have here like a diplomatico. Well, depends what you use. The Reserva Exclusiva, very nice, delicious, strong rum with a lot of flavor to do old fashions or something. But we have also something more like a diplomatico, the Mantuano, that goes very good in more fresh drinks. So we have these two. So you have the options on the menu. Maybe you have a cocktail if you're very good. You can like split it in ways to make with the what the person choose, because they also have the planas, that is the white one that goes perfectly like a mojito or something like that. So the other way that you can do this is training the people how to make a cocktail that they can serve it at the table. So the people doesn't want to see you coming back and forward with glasses, and some people are very picky about the situation and say like, hey, glass and another glass, and the people doing and touching and something. So another way that you can do is you go and you make a setup for a cocktail that you can put in a tray pretty much, and you go with 2 or 3 ingredients, and you put the place. Remember, think like you are doing a brunch and you are doing mimosas. You put the bottle and you put the juice and you teach the people how to make it. Pretty much the same. You can do it with a diplomatico. You set the people a little nice carafe with the amount of rum that they're gonna use for the whole drinks, and you put a jar and you go to the table and you make the jar in front of them very fast, only one time, and they have a round or 2 rounds for a long time, or you teach them how to make it, like, I don't know, shots. Shots is a very good idea. So this is the measure for every drink, sir. So you have here for your next 2 drinks, 2 shots, and this for everybody 2 shots. And the mixture is this. Everybody can do it on his own way. You like it more, a little bit more citrus. Okay, here you have the lime. You can do it on this. You're gonna make a beautiful daiquiris on the table. You have your planas. Okay, mister, you're gonna put some lime here. I have it. Here you have your simple syrup. Here you have it. This is your shot for every one that you're gonna drink it. Oh, but it's supposed to be shake. It's supposed to be up. Yeah, it's supposed to be. It's very nice. Very good idea, but it's not so easy to make right now. So you can maybe try a cocktail that they can make step by step, just building the glass, and maybe you have a nice bag with big ice cubes that you can bring so that it doesn't melt so fast. So you can bring a big cubet with some ice, and inside some big ices, so they're going to say like, okay, mister, you can put this in your glass, mix a little, put the ice, and that's your daiquiri or something similar for you. So that's a good day. It's a good idea that the people can keep drinking and doesn't feel like, because some places where you go, they have a special person just to serve the sodas every time. They need to change the straw, and exactly every time that the people wants a drink. Now the people are getting very picky. Oh, is the bartender taking the glass? Plus the server, blah 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 blah. Plus if they wash it pretty good, I'm not so picky. But of course, we need to be clear about regulations and what we are going through. So this you can make a cocktail to go on the table and to make on the table, maybe it's going to be easier. So there you have, then you are promoting one, two, or three kinds of diplomatico. There you have the planas, for something more refreshing. Then they are using the reserva exclusiva or the mantuano. It doesn't matter. You just make that drink to place on the table. Even the server can sell it. Even the server can make it. So it's gonna help to less tracks. And actually, you can keep it on your bar like ready. Small bottles already. This is this is this. So you just place it, and the people goes to the table with the drink almost ready. It saves your time, still makes money, makes the people happy, easier. And if you can have the bottles maybe not so full, you just bring the bottle with the amount that they need. It's gonna have the presence of the bottle on the table. That's gonna help a lot. So I think in that way it's a very good option to try to push your your brand to go into this new style of business. We are pretty much ending the time. It's 7 to 8. We have today a few issues with Facebook. I'm trying to do it from my fan page today. I need to do it from my personal page. I'm gonna try to keep doing from the fan page. Let me solve it during the next days. But remember, it's gonna be next Thursday again, 7 p.m. Miami. This is like 6 p.m. Colombia, Panama, around Latin America. I think Venezuela same hour here. In Europe, I have a little difficult with the hour there. Maybe we move it later, more earlier. And but here in the States, and we have Central in Western time that I hope you are seeing me. So the idea, guys, for this, of course, I'm there and asking me, and I'm gonna try to keep it on the live, on the histories, on Instagram and here on Facebook, so you can keep seeing it again. And I hope that you understand. I hope if you have any question, please just make it right now. So we have a little time for the Q&A. I want to remember all you brand ambassadors, bar owners, market managers, and sales guys. Right now, it's very important to support your people. It's support the online ideas, and not to support me for this, but support everybody that is doing cocktails, is trying to do new ideas. People doing crazy stuff. Some brands are supporting whatever that you can help. Remember, right now, every every person that you support, you're gonna keep it in mind for always. It's a very hard time for many of us. So if Slane give you a gift card, if Tromba come and support you with a mini to do a cocktail, if Select Venecia come to you and say, hey guys, I have some to you can go and do some groceries. Everybody's help is loving this support right now. And I really want to let you know that this idea of supporting social media is actually great right now. I'm not so good at this, but I'm trying, and I think the people are really doing great in different things. It's a good time to, everybody says, it sounds very thrilled, but it's to reinvent yourself. If not, you can just keep doing things that you was doing and adjust it for the new idea. This is a new business idea. It's a new business style, at least for a while, and you learn a lot from working from home. So you can stay more with your family, but maybe you as a brand ambassador can push so that people that stay at home use your drink, consume your brand, and be more loyal to your brand. So that's a very important right now. Keep spreading the word about the bartenders that you like and for what, the places that you like and for what. That's very important, that you keep supporting your bartenders, your bar managers, your bar owners. Everybody's doing their best to reopen and jump out of this situation, but it's not easy. So we are all here to support each other. Actually, I want to do the thanks today for a few people that support me. As you see, some of the brands, Amado Montenegro, and they are doing something named Monte for Good, helping everybody around. Jack Daniels, Glenda Donak, Ben Riak, Slane are part of a Brown Foreman team. They are great. They are supporting USBG and many other um, companies, foundations to support the people that need it. Select Venecia, part of Montenegro company, and Tequila Tromba, that is also always supporting us, and Diplomatico from Venezuela. Very nice rum. They are supporting a lot of people. The ambassador from Latin America, Irene Diaz, is doing a lot of talks, trying to bring the people, keep the people busy at homes. It's a very good time to read and learn some things. Like if you have something to read, try to go a little bit, get a little bit better after this. Remember, the other two persons that I want, or companies that I want to be the things, is 52 chefs. They're helping me with the lights, to doing this the best way for all you, the most professional way possible. 24/7 is a design company here in Miami, helping me with some of the designs, and Random Lovers on Spain, and Deadline Studio on Venezuela. They are all together helping me to make this happen. I hope to see you more next week, Thursday, 7 p.m. Miami. Remember, 6 p.m. pretty much Latin America. I hope to see you all. If you have any questions, you can leave it on my inbox, and suggestion for the new talks. Next week, we're gonna have talking about how to run your brand during social distancing, more directly to the use, the way to place your brand in the business right now during this social distancing situation. And so I hope all you join me next week. Remember, you can, when I put the countdown, you can set a reminder so you can connect it. You're gonna keep having this video, is gonna stay on my histories for 24 hours. I hope you enjoy it, and see you next week. Thanks for everybody for being here and sitting with us. Have a good night. Be safe. Follow me, and I hope to see all your questions. Love all your support. Have a great night and be safe.